right here in the middle.
The drivers are probably more, more able to tell you what the specials are going to be.
You talked about cars, the new nose, the new design. How's that affected everything on track? Have you noticed that?
We're a group of guys that I think we never quite, you never want to believe you're there, because if you believe you're there, then you're going to get smacked. You're going to get smacked over the head with something you didn't think of. So I think we're all still students of this and of this formula, and we want to do whatever it takes to win, and we're constantly looking for that little bit that we're missing. And I'm really happy with the tone that last year set, but and I'm happy with the tone that it laid out going into 2011. So I'm excited about the year, certainly.
I mean, a lot has changed in my life over the last year, and getting to start, by winning the 500 out of the box, definitely had a different tone for our team, and for the remainder of the season, winning the Daytona 500. I've been asked the question a million times about it changing your life, and it's really hard to put into words what. Let me get this remote off my hand. What happens there? But it's amazing. Not only for me, but for Chip, for everybody on our team. You just have a different mindset the rest of the season, and then to back that up with winning at the Brickyard and then at Charlotte, it was quite remarkable. And when I walked in the media center after winning the 500, it was definitely emotional, and everyone was congratulating me and saying, good things can happen to good guys, and that was really exciting. And I kind of had the same thing after winning at the Brickyard. But when I walked in the media center at Charlotte, I felt like everybody just looked at me and was like, "Oh, it's Jamie," and that was the coolest feeling ever. That you guys weren't shocked that I was in there, and it was. I you find that funny, but I'm being very sincere in that it's hard to explain, but it was a good feeling.
I think we made the chase 2009, 2010 we won a race, and I think everything has been heading always in the right direction. But it's what you said, it's like when you have a chance of winning a race, it's not only you. It's probably 4 or 5 guys that can actually win the race a lot of the times, and it can come down to either a call or whatever it is, and we've always been missing like the cent, and I think we've been working really hard to make sure we can bring that extra cent this year and perform well. It looks like the points are going to change, and I think that's going to be pretty interesting.
The better. So what we'll do, we'll have an informal Q&A here. I do ask that you make it as robust as possible. The reason why, we are taping it.
Hopefully we just keep building on that momentum. It's obviously the first year was a learning year and a building year, but this past year I think we all started the season a lot more comfortable in knowing what to expect. It's definitely not easy for sure, but that's what having this group of people on the stage is all about, and having Bobby Hutchins leading this for us, and having 2 great crew chiefs and a great teammate. That's the key ingredients that you have to have. We never really got in a group any more than 5 cars, so it was really hard to compare car to car, and that's really the only way you can really tell. They always feel like they're lazy with the restrictor plate on them, but when you get around other cars is when you notice that 100 horsepower. But it seemed like when we were able to get around some other cars, I felt like we had really good horsepower.
Continuing to build the relationships with the team, the communication that we have, and working on our race cars, and taking everything to that nth degree of performance. And had a good year last year, and look forward to this year. I look forward to starting strong. That's one thing we haven't done as a team on the 39 side, is start the season off with a good Daytona 500. So we look forward to that opportunity again this year, and had some fun testing down there with the new pavement, and look forward to the entire Speed Weeks.
Roger Penske, and that was a NASCAR championship. He garnered that last year when Brad Keselowski
married to the other within the sport. And again, I think it's certainly Rick to consolidate our race teams under. Welcome everyone to 2000 jobs, and that's the most important thing for all of us. Our job tonight is the job of Larry and Dan Haggerty. I just want to thank you guys for ready to come back and prove yourself in the line truck cars, and definitely appreciate the team up here. So I think now we're going to unveil the car closely with this group moving forward. So the parts are available at Freightliner, Sterling, Western Star, Thomasville Bus. Nine wins on the NASCAR side, all-star race win, 10 poles, and a NASCAR championship. And I just want to thank, obviously, Sam, Brad, and Kurt for a great 2010 season. I think we peaked at the right time in Nationwide, but I think if Kurt and I were honest tonight, we said, we don't know what happened. We had good momentum, and we tended to go down the slide instead of going up maybe where we should have been at the end of the year as we got into the chase. But again, making the chase last year and then having a competitive Nationwide car was very important to us, and I think that we did both of those.
Looking forward to getting to run, hopefully the minimum of 11 races in the Nationwide Series, take a step back, build our brand, help maybe bring some new sponsorship into the team, and be able to kind of get back on the right track, head forward, and look forward to 2012 and beyond that, as far as taking baby steps to get back where we need to be and where I want to be in the Cup Series.
It's a year I'm looking forward to, a year where I feel like this is my second year coming back to Penske Racing, where I hope we can build the momentum from the Cup side and carry that over. Like Roger said, we're taking Paul Wolf over there from the Nationwide side to the Cup side, and have some positive momentum there, and I think that can carry over. We really like the things that are going on in the sport right now. Ton of positive momentum.
And with 2011 here, to look at our beautiful cars that we have with Shell Pennzoil, with, of course, the Miller Lite Dodge, the great friends that I've met there, just to see the program come together and look as strong as it does right now. And, of course, all the things that we've done internally to continue to get stronger with different personnel changes, key people that we've added to each of the teams, and just the support group that we have here with Ralph, with Walter Zarnicki, with Roger Penske. This is an amazing group to work for, and this is going in now to my 6th year. This is the strongest that I've felt going into any of the seasons.